I'm Tommy Joyce. I'm the horticulture technician.
All right.
Yep.
I hear you're doing a great job keeping our city looking beautiful.
We try.
So I want you to tell me a little bit about what all you do to help keeping the city looking so great.
Okay, for the summer months, we take care of the annual flowers, and you can see around here that this is what we do. We water, we weed, we fertilize, and we make sure that everything looks good and presentable for our audience, for anyone that comes to City Hall.
Okay. And we have a big audience in the city too.
Yes, we do.
Not only everybody coming in here, but all the visitors through town.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. All right, so what do you have to do to keep everything looking good?
Well, for the most part, we've already got the watering down. We've got to get rid of the dead right here, and that's right here. And we're just going to snip it out the base down here.
So don't just cut the end of it off where everybody can see?
No.
All right, now
I'll show you how.
All right. It's like the mayor when he does ribbon cuttings. He says, "Don't put your fingers in here."
Exactly. And then you're just going to come back here to the next leaf in the back and just snip away.
So down here, just make sure we got good leaves down here, right?
Snip away, and then there we're good.
And then that one's good. I've always heard you're supposed to deadhead flowers. Do y'all do that?
It depends. Like roses, yes.
Okay.
Yes, these no.
But not like these are these perennials? Annuals?
These are annuals.
Okay.
Vinca.
Which means they'll come back or they won't come back?
They won't.
So you're going to have to plant these all again all next year, right?
Yep.
And every year after that?
Yep.
That keeps us good job security?
Oh, it does, definitely. Definitely.
Now, and how many places all over the city do we have flowers?
Every major building. I mean, 7-Eleven, we have the museum, here, Town Hall, Public Works. There's plenty of places we have annuals everywhere.
It does seem to me like we got flowers everywhere.
Yep, it's a beautiful thing.
So it's hard to keep all of them trimmed back and looking good too, isn't it?
It keeps us busy on a daily basis, yes sir.
All right.
I'm John Kelly. I'm a maintenance tech for the beautification department.
John, good to see you out here today.
Good to see you too.
Hey man, it's nice and sunny out here today, but y'all don't always get to work in this kind of weather, do you?
No sir.
What happens when it's winter time and we're not working on flowers, and what kind of things you guys are responsible for doing?
In the wintertime, we're responsible for taking care of all of the major facilities here in the city, at City Hall, Town Hall, Police Department, places like that. Making sure that all of the snow is brushed off of out of the entrance ways, and also with the snow blowers and things like that, we take care of the parking lots and just make sure that everybody has access to all of the major facilities in the city.
Because we get days off when it snows, right?
Y'all do.
No, we don't.
But we don't.
None of us do. Y'all keep this place clean so that we can get into work.
Yes, sir.
Every day I've been here, except for if it's 3 feet of snow. That's a whole different thing.
Right, that's a different ballgame.
If we're putting out salt and sand here, you guys are getting that done for us, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you're helping the schools out.
Yes, sir.
Some getting their lots clean and everything as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a lot of things. And how much do you do? A lot of prep work on the planting beds and things for the spring,
for
the winter?
For the planting beds, not so much. We usually we put in flowers that can withstand the temperatures and the cold and things like that. Yes, sir.
Okay, well that's good.
Hi, I'm Chris Frazier, maintenance worker for the Beautification Committee or Department, and I'm going to show you how to cut some dead and some suckers off this tree. So, all right, you can see right here, got a bunch of suckers on this magnolia right here. This part's completely dead right here. It'd be hazardous if somebody's walking underneath it, fall and hit somebody. So, start right here, cut these little suckers off because we only really want 1 meter on here. So.
Okay. Same way, or you can
I'm
cut that whole limb off,
probably
right?
cut this whole limb off probably right here, but it's the only green part right here.
So you got one this part's live and everything else up here is dead, right?
Exactly, yep.
And so eventually it's going to fall off, right?
Yep. And as you cut, you want to always make an undercut just so it doesn't rip.
All right, the branch, right?
Yep.
So you're going back to my Boy Scout days now.
Yep.
That's what we would tell them to do is to cut a little bit underneath and try and chop something down so it doesn't die. Is it Chris or is it Frazier?
Go by either one.
Now,
I like the Frazier.
and is that because you had to do this after you got off the TV show?
That's what they all make fun of me about.
Or is that what they say? It's trees over there. Because y'all maintaining every park, right?
Yeah, yes,
Look, hitting all the trees in all the parks, all the city buildings, all the schools.
Yep.
So
and we trim them all up, keep them to where they're not hitting people in the face as they're walking under. Or for
exactly. So you're trying to keep them, make sure that
exactly
everybody's safe. How many locations do you think we have that y'all have to get to every week to look at dealing with these kind of things?
There's a lot.
A lot. I know.
Yeah, we're always busy, so especially with the tree work, we're always keeping busy with that. So.
And every year, because you can see, I assume this one was probably cut off a long time ago. Now we got
That's
another one
probably
here
from insects getting in there and stuff. That's what this is from right here.
So is that going to cause a problem? Is that going to make this tree diseased eventually?
It could do damage, but trees are pretty
resilient.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Should be. I mean, it's pretty healthy. It looks like it does. I think it'll last quite some time.
All right, you got to watch out for those danglers too. So
Exactly.
that was a little small, but most of the time they can fall off and hit you, right?
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. So what do you like best about working for the city?
I like getting compliments from just random people coming up to us and saying how well we're doing with our jobs and stuff. So.
Well, I can tell you, I hear it all the time from folks telling me how great the city looks, and it's you guys and all the work y'all putting into making sure the city looks good. It really pays off. It makes a big impression on people that come into the city.
Thank you.
All right, hey Chris, thanks for showing me that.
I'm Dan Spoden. I'm the arborist for the city of Manassas, and I've been here for about 7 months now, and I've been nice.
If you had one piece of advice you'd give to homeowners or folks in the community on how to keep their landscaping nice or their trees healthy, what would you tell them to do?
I would say a couple of things. First thing, if you're doing new planting, once again, right plant, right place. And if you're not sure, you need to consult a professional. And you can go to most reputable garden centers, and there will be plenty of staff there to help you choose out the correct plants. But you also need to look at how close it's going to be to your building, or what you're looking for. Are you looking for evergreen, or are you looking for a flowering tree, or something for shade? What you're looking for. I think the other thing is for people to monitor, to go out and actually look at things.
Okay.
Because a lot of times people put something in the ground, they water it a couple of times, and then they walk
Forget
away.
it.
Forget it. But you need to be aware of what's going on with your plants, and of course, people water it, things like that. Because what has happened so many times I see is that we get called, or I get called to look at something, and it's too late. It's too late. So the basic thing I think is when you put a new plant in the ground or you pair it in the planting, to find out what you can, and there's lots of areas of garden centers, there's all kinds of places to find information, and kind of learn about that plant and work with it. Instead of just like, oh, it looks nice, I'm going in the house now.
It sounds like buying a vehicle. You got to make sure you know what you want to use the tree for, and then you got to maintain it as you're going along. You can't just put it and leave it and assume that it's going to be great forever, right?
Exactly. And then if you do see a problem, then you can make use of pardon, you can nip it in the bud.
Nip it in the bud. That should be our slogan here. Nip it in the bud.